you have your agreement for your utility rate, and you think that your price is locked, which means that you are not going to experience these price fluctuations. That was how I assumed things are as well. But in 2021 and 2022, we still all felt a very high spike in our cost of utilities. And what caused it wasn't the electrical rate that we're paying per kilowatt hours. It was actually all of the other fees that are added onto our bill. So the first is the distribution category. And the distribution category in it has the transmission, distribution, and then some riders as well as some other fees. It's important to understand that the distribution costs are actually dictated by the line owner. So let's look at Edmonton as an example. I might have ENMAX or ATCO or Direct Energy or any different retailer that I might want as my retailer of choice. Consumers are free to choose their retailer. But in Edmonton, the power lines in the city are all owned by EPCOR. So no matter who I'm actually using as a retailer, when I look at my bill, you can see that the meter reads somewhere it will tell you are done by EPCOR. And EPCOR is the line owner. So EPCOR is going to dictate those riders, and they're going to dictate those extra charges that we are going to have on our bill. So if a retailer locked a rate at 7 cents per kilowatt hour, but EPCOR increased the rest of the bill, which is the distribution, transmission, all these extra charges, we're still going to see an increase in our bill. That's one of the benefits that, like I said earlier, solar is going to allow you to take control of that portion. You're still going to have minimum fees, or how I like to call them, access to the grid fees. No matter what, you are going to see about $20 to $30 a month for having that access to the grid. Those are your minimum charges. The cool thing is when you produce enough solar, you're actually making enough money that could very well offset the minimum charges that are added to your bill. So in an ideal scenario, not only your solar system is going to produce enough power to cover your own consumption, it is also going to produce enough power and get sold back to the grid that you will have leftover money to cover these minimum fees and sometimes have quite a bit extra left.